Thank you for coming by Tori Magoo 44. Today is July 3rd. Is the day before the 4th of July here in the United States, which is our big Independence Day. This has been a fantastic time in Dublin. So many wonderful things have happened, including Katie Holmes is free from the Church of Scientology. This is the Irish Sun. The cult won't get Surrey. All right, Scientology to blame for split. Amen. Media's been calling me, and I will say I'm happy to talk to anyone. Yes, definitely it's a good thing. Katie, I'm so happy. If there's any way you see this, I'm so happy you're free. The other thing that happened while we were in Dublin, this is a bunch of suppressive people that Scientology are the most evil people on the planet. And the other thing that happened, and no, I won't. Never mind. Anyway, you've seen my SP declare, but, you know, we're like these really bad people, right? But we get together. It is just the most fantastic meeting that we have. But I will, before I get into it, David Miscavige, when the Berlin Wall went down, had an event, and he announced the reason the Berlin Wall went down is because we released OT8, which is their top of the triangle thing, right? And I remember sitting in the audience going, you've got to be kidding me. You can't possibly really and truthfully believe that. You know, that's the reason the Berlin Wall went down. It was just like, oh my God. But in Dublin, I was kidding. I heard Katie and Tom are breaking up, and I said, there you go. The reason Katie and Tom are breaking up is because we, SPs, are meeting here in Dublin. I know it sounds corny, but you know what? They are that nutty. They're such knuckleheads. And Katie, I am so happy you are free. Also, David Miscavige's father is finally free, Ronnie Miscavige, and Diana Hubbard, L. Ron Hubbard's daughter, her daughter, Ronnie Miscavige's granddaughter, or Ronnie Miscavige's granddaughter is free. Speaking of that family, another person who came to Dublin was the great-grandson, Jamie DeWolf. Super cool guy, super funny, talks about Hubbard, is a riot. He's a comedian. You can Google him on YouTube and watch some of his videos. Very, very funny guy. If I can, I'll put a link in here so that I can show you. But the visit was just awesome beyond words. I arrived, and Pete Griffith, who helped organize the convention for it, John McGee, who originally invited me, and Paul Salerno, who's from San Francisco, picked me up at the airport. Pretty. Oh, Ireland, you know it's pretty, but it's just, for me, it was just like, I love it. I love that country. I love the people. It was a riot. We go to John McGee's, crash, sleep, and, great guy, offers me some tea, makes a fire for my bedroom so it's all nice and warm. It's just like, what a cool thing. The next day we go in and we decide, let's go by the Dublin org. That happened to me in Norway. I asked Andreas, I said, I want to see Scientology in Norway. And he said, why? It's just a doorbell. So Dublin is the same. It's a doorbell, right? They're upstairs. So we go by, and here's a guy. Who am I? I'm in Dublin, right? You think, who's going to know me, right? He's standing out in front of the door. He's got a free stress test out in front. That's the sign. And he's standing up there like that. And so I walk up and I go, yo, dude, what's going on? And he's like, nothing. And I said, well, something's going on. You seem like you're not exactly free stress test, man. And he goes, well, it's not for everyone. And I said, really? I was in Scientology 30 years. I've been out for 12 years speaking out. I've never, ever heard anyone say it's not for everyone. Scientologists saying it's not for everyone? So obviously, David Miscavige and crew sent our photographs to Dublin org, so they were ready for us. And this is how they were, right? So here in LA, we've counted it in 3 minutes. The L. Ron Hubbard way, they evacuate everybody and get them in if I just step on the street. So Dublin, in 10 seconds, they had the guy inside, shut the door, they ran upstairs, right? We went, woo! And then these girls come darting down the street, and I said, what's that? Where are they going? And he said, they're probably going to get something to eat. And I said, it doesn't look like they're going to get something to eat. Well, it turned out they had zoomed over to the Teachers Club where we were going to be speaking on Saturday, trying to get it canceled. Didn't work. These Irish guys are hot. They said, no way. No, we're not canceling it. So, anyway, there was that. we go eat. We come back at night. We go, let's go see how it is. Sure enough, there's the lit up doorbell, right? And I think, well, it's a doorbell. Might as well press it. So I ring the doorbell. They buzz it open. So I open the door. I walk in. The door shuts. These other guys are outside. I start walking up the stairs. This guy comes down again. They're at the stairway, and I say, what's up with you guys? You know, you don't even know me, right? And they say their thing of, I don't know, they said some snotty stuff, and I said, what? And the guy goes, it's okay. And I said, it's not okay. There's another guy up in the mission going, it's okay. I said, it is not okay. And I look around, there's the guy that was blocking the door and hiding, and I said, why are you guys hiding? You know, I'm a person, I'm here. And he goes, we're going to call the police. First of all, I asked him, I said, is this a new TR that you have? It's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. So then they say, well, we're going to call the police. I said, okay, call the police. But then I think, I'm in here with 3 guys. I better start heading out. So I start walking down the stairs. Luckily, it was almost to the bottom. I was like 3 stairs from the bottom. And out of nowhere, some guy comes flying down with 2 hands, bam, pushes me down the stairs. John McGee catches me. My back, it really hurt my back. So we go and report it to the cops. That was a whole issue in itself. But anyway, they're getting more and more violent, you know what I mean? And now, obviously, with all this stuff happening, it's going to get weirder and weirder. So make sure if you're picketing, you're with people and you have your cameras on, because all this stuff should be recorded. Luckily, Lisa was a wonderful photographer there in Dublin, and she came and took a lot of photographs of the whole week and gave me this really pretty picture of Dublin. It's a really beautiful photograph that she did, and she autographed it and everything. So that was cool. She was there the whole week taking photographs. More and more people kept arriving. We kind of toured around on Wednesday and saw some really nifty stuff out and about and around, including old churches and just. I'll try to get some of the photographs up later, but it's just beautiful. And then Jerry Armstrong arrived, so that was great. David Love, who's been nailing, Jerry Armstrong was the original biographer for L. Ron Hubbard and has tons of information on that. David Love has been working on Narconon and has had some great success in that, in shutting it down in Canada, and is now working on Oklahoma. So he was there. Jamie arrived, so that was good. Oh yeah, Sam Domingo arrived from London, so that was really fun to see her, because I'd been in touch with her online on SPs Rock, but it was really fun to meet her in person. She's great. She's a really nifty person. Sharon Stanford, I think I'm not sure how to say her last name. I think it's Stanford, but anyway, Sharon was there. She has an incredibly touching story as a child who was in the Sea Org on the ship. And that's amazing. And all of these were recorded, so they'll all be up on YouTube, and you can see them. Jamie, as I said, Gabby was there, who used to be on staff. Ann Robinson was a person who had a disconnection with one of her family members, so she spoke about that. There were a couple of professionals who were against cults who talked, and that was neat. The Annons showed up from Germany, from France, from Canada, from, I think, Denmark, the United States. There were tons of them. They were great. We had a wonderful time with all of them. Every night we'd meet at this place called The Church, which was an original huge church. They still have the organ in there and all kinds, stained glass windows and all kinds of stuff. Very pretty. And we'd party at night there. And in the day we'd do different stuff. The Mad Hare, thank God, decided the night before it to organize who was going to speak, and really helped out on that, because that was really cool. Pete Griffith had gotten tons of media happening, so that was going on through the whole week. Really, really, really a fantastic week. Then we had the conference where everybody spoke. Lunchtime I missed because I was getting interviewed. We kind of had an agreement where if any reporters or anything came and wanted to talk to any individuals, you just, they'd tell you and you'd go out. So they interviewed me and Jerry and Jamie during lunchtime. But it went on and on and on. It was really, really an excellent time. And then at night, we again went and got together and ate and had a good time. And then Sunday, we picketed with Anonymous, and that was a blast. And I'm going to put the Berlin video of the picket in the links, and watch it. It's really fun. They're very fun. All of them were very fun. It was a great picket. It was great to be with them. They brought me this really cute, you'll see my Berlin t-shirt, which they brought, that was in this box. They gave me a little box full of goodies, and it was fun to open it up. They had This, all the anonymous guys will love this. Here you go. There's that. They had their anonymous card, and which is in German, if you can read it. A bunch of them signed this, which was really cool. It was like a postcard with all their nifty signatures, and thank you to all of you. That was very kind. And here's their birthday card. So that was cool. And then Pete at the conference, this was so thoughtful. I loved this. He had a box full of different shaped rocks, and you could pick one out, and it had hit the pin. We all had these pins, Dublin 2012. And on the back, they're made up of this beautiful Connemara marble. See? Really, really, I mean, what a thoughtful thing to do. It was just so cool. I mean, I was so impressed. And it was historical, dude. I mean, because it was the first time we've had X's, critics, and anonymous all get together. We've had those. But we've never had X's, critics, and anonymous and any independents get together. Well, maybe, well, we might have, but not in a conference like this. We've gotten together, but not as a conference. Because Aida's, I don't know if she is anymore, but she was an independent for a while, and we did pick it with her. So there were a few others, but it wasn't a conference. This was the first time we had a conference where we all got together, and it was terrific. It really was. It was really, there were some very, 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 very moving moments for all of us. Sam brought me this really cool addition to my bears from London, so that's cool. And I have to give, I'll call him Sam. Anyway, I have to give I'm a little name, but I'm just kind of having such happiness in a way, because it was. I thought about it before, and I was like, well, this was one of my happiest birthdays ever. And I said, no, this was the greatest birthday I've ever had. And I can't thank everybody on YouTube for all your kind wishes, everybody on Facebook for all your kind wishes, all the people that came to the conference. It was just terrific. I think we all had a great time. And I just want to thank you guys for being there, for speaking out, everybody for doing what you've done. Every little bit helps. I know I say it all the time, but you know what? It does. And that's why Katie's free. And so don't forget that. And now Ronnie Miscavige being free is like huge. And Diana's daughter. So it's like, oh, keep going. And to other people that are lurking, and I know you are, come on. You know, it's like, why stay? You know it's a crummy thing. It's not going well in the Church of Scientology at all. So come on out, have a good time. We're having a great time. I mean, this was truly, we've got to do it again. We've got to do it again soon, because I miss all you guys too much. I really do. And I hope more people come, because it is one fun thing to do. So thank you all. I love you all. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. And if any of the media wants to interview me, give me a call or send me a message on Facebook. Bye-bye.